I didn't mean to gatekeep the hospital that I went to. Actually, in a lot of the footage, the hospital logo is clear in the video. So a lot of Chinese people have identified where I went, but the hospital that I went to is this one. This is Beijing Qinghua Changgang Hospital, and it is in the north of Beijing. I had a really good experience at this hospital. This hospital is ranked 3A, which is the highest tier of hospital that you can have. And when deciding if you want to attend hospital in China, you should understand the ranking system from level 3 at the highest to 2 and level 1 as the lowest ranking. And then within that, you've got A, B, C. So 3A is the top. Then it goes 3B, 3C. And then you've got 2A, 2B, 2C. And then you've got 1A, 1B, 1C. So 1C is the absolute lowest tier hospital that exists in China. And level 3A is the very top level. 100% recommend going to a 3A hospital where you can. It's not to say that a lower hospital wouldn't be excellent. They probably would be. But obviously, the lower down you go, the less things they can treat, the smaller the hospital will be. The reason I didn't give the name of the hospital so directly is because by giving you a name alone, it's very unlikely you'll be able to do anything with that name. For example, in China, they have long moved past websites that you're not going to be able to go on the website and book something online. You need to use the Chinese native apps like WeChat, Alipay, use the mini apps and do everything all in Chinese, which is kind of difficult. And I didn't just want to like give you the name and just bye-bye, off you go. They do have a website, and actually I've got it right here. So the English website actually doesn't contain that much stuff. English versions of Chinese websites are like normally very poor. So you can kind of just see some like pretty graphics and some high level information, but you won't be able to book anything. You won't be able to see anything of value. Obviously, they do have the Chinese version. So if you can read Chinese, they have like a lot more information. Again, you're going to need to do things on the apps. I am working on creating a service. A lot of people have messaged me. It's funny really, because this year I actually started creating a website which was originally intended to assist people who wanted to travel in China. I felt like there was not that much information online about traveling to China, being a tourist in China, how to set up the apps and things like that. So I created this website, and then obviously the medical tourism thing came up, and there's a lot of questions. I've had a lot of DMs. I've had a lot of people interested in potentially going to China for medical tourism, and I feel like this is a service that I could provide. I'm really familiar with China. I've been to China over 28 times. My wife is Chinese, my family-in-law are Chinese. I used to live in China, study there, work there. I've wanted to start a business related to tourism in China for a little while. I just didn't know what my like unique point would be, and maybe it's this. My website's like almost ready. I still need to add to it. It's not fully done. Basically, it looks like this. It's like who I am, and it's how you can prepare for China, visas, how you're gonna pay for stuff, like all of this type of thing. And then I've also got a little thing here called medical inquiry, which you can click, and it's just a form where you can just fill out anything that you're interested in maybe pursuing, and then we can review it together and just have a look and see if it's a viable option for you. There are certainly things that I would never travel to China to do, things related to mental health, things related to IVF. So the website should be going live this week. I will review each inquiry personally, and my role would be to make the medical resources more accessible to you, because obviously the language barrier and the culture barrier and things like that. So if you have any questions for me, I plan to do a lot of FAQs about my trip in China, and if you're considering going to China and what you need to prepare, so that they're available for everyone. Okay, hope that helps, and I will see you soon.